They want to see who gets to sleep with me.
Hey everybody, welcome to Dungeon Academy. I believe this is episode 14.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Are you
and
sure? I thought 14 was last week. Hold on.
I think
You counting wrong? No, you're probably right.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're right.
So the group is on a quest for the Rod of 7 Parts. It's a magic item that's got 7 pieces, and they have to put the whole thing together. And when you put the whole thing together, you can cast a wish spell. And there's the Queen of Chaos is also after it. She's an ancient demon lord who wants to free Miska the wolf spider, who is her evil boyfriend who's trapped in a demi-plane, and she wants to break him out. And if they get together, then it's going to be bad, because the last time they did, they made this huge demon army and they rampaged across the plains. And she has these creatures called spider fiends that serve her. They got wolf heads and spider bodies and arms, and they're evil. So the group has a Spelljammer, and they're flying their way to where the Forgotten Realms is. It's called Toral Space, and it's very far away from my crystal sphere. So they're about to leave my crystal sphere, which is called Nyrod Space, and they're going to enter the Phlogiston, which is the Rainbow River between universes. But they had to stop off at a giant space hamster farm, and they landed there, and they bought some hamsters. And on their way out, they saw another ship landed there with a whole bunch of slaves on it. And the slaves were being tended to by these giant, bug-like, large monstrosities known as Umberhulks. And they're all led by a creature called a Nyogi, which is got an eel head and a spider body. And they're about 3 or 4 feet tall. He's got robes on, body paint, and so we had left off where the group was getting ready to take off, but then they got a look at the slaves, and they decided to just run over there, guns blazing, I believe, right?
Because we're too good of people.
I believe Lilia said that she was going to go talk to the person in charge.
Yeah,
let's go. Right.
So, yeah, their ship is it's kind of, how do I describe it? Sort of like a spider. It's got a whole bunch of wooden legs that stick out the front. It looks like if it was flying through space, those legs could be used to kind of pierce the hull of another ship, or maybe grapple it, or whatever.
Ooh.
But there's a ramp that leads up to the deck. So you're going to go on, all of you are going to go onto the ramp of the deck?
If she's running her little legs, yeah.
I suppose so.
Okay. All right. So
I don't even know what my situation is. I wasn't here last
well, Winter.
You wake up, you're on the ship,
Yeah.
and you wake up with a mini edgy hamster in your head.
Yeah, so
Wait, was it the small one or the big one? I'm confused.
It's a small one.
It's called a miniature giant space hamster, which looks suspiciously like a real hamster in real life.
Oh, okay.
Well, we have two. The Demon Boy one. And the...
What?
Yeah, the big, giant, it's ghosty looking one.
The ghosty
What was it called?
ethereal.
Ethereal.
Or something?
Yeah.
So, Winthrop, do you want to join them? You wake up, you see them going over there.
I'm like, oh no, what's happening now? I'll probably follow what's going on.
You wake up in a daze.
Hungovers, just God.
My head.
Winthrop, do you bring your hamster with you, or are you going to leave it?
I guess I'll bring it. It's I don't know what to do.
All right. Now, the rest of the group, do you want to bring the blink dog, or do you want to leave it?
Oh no, Good Boy's next to me.
Bring Good Boy.
Okay. And what about your ethereal giant space hamster with the translucent
He's
skin?
invisible.
He's not invisible.
He's invisible?
Translucent, you
Aren't you? Isn't he like your mount? So you're on this majestic hamster.
Me? No.
Me,
Who bought that
I don't know.
one?
I am a little bit confused at what's happening.
I'm pretty sure somebody bought it, right?
Yeah, I did, but
Yes, we
I
bought
left
one giant hamster and one mini hamster.
Yeah.
There's like giant
I bought
hamsters.
I bought those for Winthrop because he fell sick, so I bought those for him.
Oh, so Winthrop,
Yeah.
I guess when you leave your room, there's a horse-sized hamster with translucent skin,
I'm
kind
just like,
of hanging out there.
what? Okay. Okay.
He also has a floofy like hair in front of
Yeah.
his face.
A little bit over his eyes.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even know how I would handle that. It's just like, have the small one in my hands and just like, what?
Mhm.
Just put him in my hair and pet the other one. It's like, I'm gonna go talk to everybody and just starts leaving.
All right, and Lilia, do you want the auto gnome Zebulon 7000 to go with you? Because it just automatically follows you. So
I'm not gonna stop it from following me. Like.
so you all Winthrop. Winthrop, you join the group at the base of the ramp that leads up to the deck of the ship. Up there, you hear I believe they were gathered around this coffin kind of thing, and the Neogi was picking out a slave for some bad thing. And I think you know that coffin is a life jammer, and a life
I
jammer,
believe we did
Spelljammer
research
that's
that.
powered by, like, you throw a body in it, and it sucks the life out of them, and that's how the ship is powered.
Oh no!
Wow, that's not good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How are normal space jammers powered?
A magic throne the spellcasters can sit on, and the ship
Oh,
is
okay.
powered by their connection to magic.
Cool. Okay. So Lilia walks up the ramp and she's like, "Excuse me. I would please want to talk to your person in charge and to speak about releasing these slaves, please."
You go up. So wait, you go up there and so are you talking to a slave or one of the big Hulk guards?
The big Hulk guards.
Oh God, the distinction.
So yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I apologize.
That's what
It's
it looks
like
like.
this.
I don't know if you can see that.
Okay.
Lovely.
Oh, God.
Great. This is perfect.
We're not ready. We're level 6. What
Yep.
are we doing? We're level 6.
Hey, we're fine.
So you walk up to it, and it's much, you're kind of short. So you look up at it. When you look up at it, you feel kind of dizzy. Make a charisma saving throw.
Now, is this like a magical charming thingy?
It has a confusing gaze.
Okay.
When you
Because I have a thing that what's it called? I think it's one of I can't I get advantages on being charmed, I believe.
This is not charm.
Icky.
So charisma saving throw.
That's fine. Oh, okay. I believe it. 13.
A 13. Okay, so
Yep.
you failed. So on a failed save, you can't take reactions, and we're gonna roll a d8.
Oh, good.
Oh no,
That's
actually,
always good.
you roll the d8.
Okay. I got a 2.
Okay, so you just kind of stand there and do nothing for this round.
Okay.
So the rest of the group, you hear Lilia starts her speech, and she looks up at the thing, and it looks down at her, and suddenly she just kind of stops. It seems to be under its spell to a degree. What do the rest of you want to do?
Does his posture seem threatening?
I mean,
right now it's just looming over her.
I still don't like that.
Immediately go over and kind of like do like the behind the back thing. Be like, no, everything's
Oh,
cool. Everything's fine.
Oh no.
I kind of edge her backwards if I can.
I'm sorry. My thing was that I have advantages on intelligence, wisdoms, and charisma saving throws that are magical.
Yeah, you should roll again. Then you have advantage on the save.
Woo!
Yeah, that's much better. I got a 23.
23. Okay. So for just a moment, you feel confused, but now you do not. So
Big difference.
you know that if you avert your gaze, you won't have to make the save next round. It's when you look right into its like big, insecty eyes that that goes off. So you're giving this speech. It kind of turns and looks back towards the center of the deck, and there is Nyogi on the shoulder of another Umber Hulk, and in a crowd of slaves. And the Nyogi calls out, "Come over here!"
I straight over there.
What about the rest of you? Do you go or do you?
Yeah, she's tiny. Someone has to protect her. I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, we follow closely behind.
Okay. So the crowd
Me too.
the crowd of slaves parts, and they're all like sickly, they got like bloodshot eyes, and they just kind of got their heads down, and they're emaciated, and they're coughing, and they kind of part. And the Nyogi's on the shoulder of an Umber Hulk, and it says, "Are you here to buy, slaves?"
I'm here to negotiate you releasing all of them.
Wow.
You want to buy all of them?
How much?
100 gold a head.
Do we even have 100 gold?
Running.
How many heads are there?
They're
20,
clearly not looking the best.
there's 20.
product.
There's 20 of them.
There's 20 of them.
Yeah.
Well, these aren't looking like the best products right now. They look a little emaciated. I don't believe they're worth 100.
How much do you think they're worth?
Well, clearly not that.
90 gold a head?
If that. 50 gold?
80.
50 gold at least.
50 sounds great.
I think you should just
50?
let them go.
50, oh, you said. You say that and he, that little one's funny. All right, so I could do 85 gold a head.
75. How much gold do we have?
All right,
Um,
75. So wait, 750. That's 1,500 gold. 1,500 gold.
What the fuck?
Do we even have that much money?
Guys, I only have 250 gold.
Yeah.
Do I think I can charm this person?
Oh no. Yes, you can. You do.
Huddle around her. Everyone huddle around her.
Maybe.
Oh,
Oh no!
What?
I'm so worried. Oh my god.
Do what your character would do, babe. Do what you
Oh, God.
just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on it.
Oh yay.
Okay.
Oh boy. Here we go.
All right. So you start casting, and he goes, All right.
Go tell him, oh Nazareth, to let my people go.
What? What kind of saving throw is that?
Wisdom 15.
All right. And what's your suggestion?
To let everybody go.
Well, is suggestion is that the one where it's like one word, or no? It's command.
That's command. You just
can
you
pull it
suggest a course activity limited to a sentence or two. Magically influence a creature you can see within range to hear. They can hear and understand you. Yeah.
That's nice. That's real nice.
Let's see here. Course of activity. Magically influence. Yeah. Okay. Yep. This activity can be completed.
Concentration up to 8 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my god! So we have to escape.
We have to pack them all on our ship and get out of there.
Yeah, we can drop them in the water deep or something, you know.
Okay. Just saying.
All right.
Water deep.
So, hey guys, you suggest that, and he says, "Oh, okay, all right."
Ask nicely.
The Umber Hulks, both Umber Hulks, like look around, like, you know.
And then Lilia's just gonna like gesture the slaves, just be like, "You can follow us."
Like this. Oh my god, Lilia.
They start
okay.
like, you know, mall walkers. You know, they walk really fast. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
they're
come
like,
on.
they start walking down the ramp really fast.
It's okay, this way. Come on, quarters are this way. Follow
All right,
the leader.
all
Go
right.
that way.
Winthrop is very much just like,
I can't believe I did that.
You just see a marching army of slaves head towards a ship.
Oh god.
just like,
Okay, everybody go. Let's go. We got what we needed. We have to leave.
what was that?
It's just like,
Lilia, one
there's
Umber
no way
Hulk.
we have food.
Lilia, one Umber Hulk is standing over you, like growling.
She'll like do a little curtsy and be like, "Thank you," and then leave.
All right, so you get onto your dragon ship with all these 20 slave people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, now give me all of their names and what they look like.
Oh no!
no.
I could.
Cam's worst nightmare.
Here, I have Xanathar's guide. You can roll.
That's rude.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Okay, go.
I'm sorry.
I have a list.
Wait, I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
I have 50 names right
Which
here.
ones do you want?
I can do.
Okay, I'll start. Seraphine will start passing out rations.
Oh my god.
Healing
All right.
anyone who's like hurt.
Are you?
Yeah.
So your ship right now is parked, and the other ship is like really close to yours.
Get it out, Lilia. Move it.
Are
Pretty
you-
sweet. Move it.
Are you gonna fly away?
Yeah, I will, is there like does it look like one of the slaves is like more in charge, kind of like?
Yeah, sure.
A little more leadery guy.
Yeah.
Her
'cause,
name
like,
is
Satyr
Lokara.
Lokara.
So I'll do like I'll come up to her and be like, is there anywhere that we can drop you off?
She says, she keeps looking at the Neogi ships. We have to get out of here.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, we're on our way. All right, man. Warp 9. Let's get out of here. Let's go.
Okay. All right.
Hey,
I
take
can
it
probably
slow.
be like at the one
Make it sound.
spot that I can best just watch the ship to make sure nothing bad happens.
Okay.
It
So
just
you
turns around.
you rise up and fly out, and you kind of just take off, and that other ship stays where it is. Once they're off, all of the slaves start to cry and they hug each other.
Oh, yeah!
Sorry, I'm so cute.
And they hug Lilia, and they promise to be well behaved, and they're all starving and thirsty. And,
Yeah.
Oh, we definitely bring out the barrels and food and goods.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Probably make a huge like picnic on deck and just
Yeah,
a
we're
huge
gonna have to-
buffet.
Okay.
We're gonna have to
Oh, yeah,
plan
yeah.
for that, supplies wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
We get
I
the band
can-
together, start playing some like sick ocarina flute ukulele action.
Okay. All right.
I wouldn't be playing the ukulele right now, but I would if everyone's looking thirsty and we're worried about rations. I'll just create water and refill the
nice.
barrels
Oh,
as
nice.
needed.
All
I
right.
can make up to 10 gallons in an open container.
And how you can cast that several times, so you got this covered.
It's a first level spell, so it'll take a spell slot, but
Too
if
bad
you're
I didn't
running
get
low,
any
I
helpful spells like that.
I got rid of mine.
So that's the first level spell. You could cast that a lot then, right?
Yeah, like 4 times a day.
And if you use a higher spell slot, does it make more?
Yeah, it does.
That's
An additional 10 for each level.
Oh, okay.
And the size of the cube increases by 5 feet for if there
shit.
isn't a container that I can put it in, it starts raining. And it's just
Nice.
Raining food and it hits them like corn in
not
the
food.
cob.
It's just water. It's just water.
Water.
Unfortunately, I don't have that much.
I guess we
clerical
still
ability.
we'd have to make a stop for to stock back up on goods, but
Yeah,
I
guess.
mean, Lily
we
can
can
also,
stay hydrated.
make plants grow, so she can make a little greenhouse kind of
Start
dealio.
setting up a little. Oh yeah, Brave Sweet stays the furthest away from that possible. She's just like, whatever, you do what you need to do.
I'm up for helping with that though. I'll
Yeah.
gladly help with
Grown
that.
cucumbers, she'll get so offended.
I know that Brave Sweet doesn't like cucumbers, so she's not gonna make cucumbers. But there's gonna be fruits and vegetables that are that anybody can use and stuff like that.
I'm glad you're being considerate.
I mean, it's Lilia. She's always considerate.
Okay. So, your crew. Let's see.
There's still a hamster just sitting on my head like this.
It's like,
Yeah.
That's how it is for the whole time. You're just now a permanent accessory.
I'll just go up to Win and be like, wait, what did you name him?
I don't have one yet.
No! Don't worry, you'll come up with one. I'm sure it's gonna be.
It's been like 5 minutes. He's got to figure it out.
So let's see.
Do you like it though? Do you like the hamster I got you?
I am very confused, but yes.
Well, you didn't have him out. See, I have Good Boy and then Brienne.
This is Brienne you're talking about.
Yeah.
My friend
That one of your
Brienne,
known
from a long time ago. We Seraphine has her magic horse.
I have a horse!
Wait,
That's right.
how long was I out?
Oh, just a week.
Yeah, it's fine. You okay?
I guess
Don't worry about it.
it's been worse, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of had a fever for 2 days, and so we had to snap you out of it, and then you kind of chilled for a bit. It was okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Glad to help. It's okay.
The crew of the ship gathers around and kind of gawks at the slaves as they eat and drink. So Bigby is flying the ship right now. Zara Yasmina the Shair says to you, Lilia, that was a very kind thing that you have done.
Man, it's the least I can do.
Savaxis says, we added a lot of people to the ship. It's kind of crowded, don't you think?
Well, the next place we can, we'll let them off and.
Get used to it. Ship shape it up. Get your ass into gear. Look, you missed a spot. Go back.
Oh my god!
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
She just
Stares
kind of
at Brave Sweet for a minute, just like,
I'll turn to
She just
Seraphine.
became captain by this. She's fully thrown herself into the captain role by now. So,
I'll turn to Seraphine and be like, "Hey, when we get to the next town, we gotta get Brave Sweet a captain's hat."
Oh my god. Alright, I already have ideas. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna come up with plans for it, and then I'll get back to you.
Gull Scream Bilger.
I want one of those lawn swords too that have a curve and whatever that's called.
scimitar?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know if I'm
I was gonna say,
proficient in it.
Still
but I
on
want
sword, I have 2. I have my sword and I have another long sword.
Yeah, I'm not proficient in one, but I would like to have one on my list.
All right. Gullscream Bilger approaches the group. He's the GIF, and he says, "You've probably made a enemy of the Nyogi. They don't forget things like this. But you did a good thing, and I'll be ready to blow them out of the sky with my musket," he says as he
Yay!
polishes it.
Thank you.
But
Ooh.
seriously, you made a horrible enemy, and he's gonna come after you, and he's gonna want to capture you and torture you, and sell you to the highest bidder if you're lucky.
That's fine. I've been to the abyss. I can do anything.
Maybe
We slayed liches.
Maybe-
He's nothing.
cook your hamster and your dog and force you to eat it. That's the kind of thing that they do.
Well, I
And-
mean, I'm not attached yet to the giant hamster, so.
Mm.
They have to catch Good Boy. That's gonna be a feat in itself.
Mhm. Yeah, good luck with
And
that.
I just hug Good Boy, and I'm like, nobody's gonna hurt you, babe. Mwah.
Just hug it.
I just like
covers
put
ear.
like on his ears, just like that. Don't listen to him.
Zebulon 7000 starts taking hair samples of each of them. Just like gets like tweezers and
Hold on. Consent! Consent!
oh. Alright, he just looks at you confused. Seeker of Rainbows, the tiefling sensate who wants to experience everything in the multiverse. She says, you freed them. That's so wonderful. And she hugs each and every one of them. And soaks up their shudders of relief.
Soaks up
And-
their pain. Their
Yeah,
happy canal.
torment,
Aww.
An
trauma.
emotional sponge.
Yeah.
That, if there's any that look like
She
particularly
becomes ship's counselor.
like, up.
She was counselor.
I love Rainbow. She's great.
She's doing a good job. She
Um,
deserves a promotion. Coming up in the world.
I don't even know who is what promoted now with
Oh yeah.
their
it's
the
okay.
placement in the
Um,
hierarchy.
you see the Vistani, Marcus Neural, like sitting next to the prettiest slave. He's like,
Hey,
Oh.
I understand
Marcus!
your
Oh,
pain.
Marcus!
Yeah. What?
Marcus!
Oh yeah.
I look at him and I'm like,
I'm offering comfort to the slave. No.
She looks like really angry at him, like,
He-
do not do
Winthrop's
this.
just like behind Lilia like this, and
Brave Sweet walks up behind them and goes, "What are you doing here? You're on dishes duty. Chop,
Oh.
chop.
Uh,
Oh, get over there."
okay, it's funny. He quickly tells her where his room is, just in case you want extra counseling.
Mm.
I...
Wow.
As
Did
he,
anybody care if I accidentally murdered him?
Gullscream Bilger gets excited. He says, "We could make him walk the plank
Don't tell him I said that.
into space."
Even though it's all of it is true. Even though all of it is true.
That seems a little harsh, but...
You see Valendra the Wind Duke with her light blue skin and white hair, arms folded, big smile on her face. And she says, Brave Sweet, we already knew from your time in the Valley of Aqua that you were destined for great things. And what you have done here just affirms our choice. You've all done something wonderful and heroic. And together, we will become a powerful force for law and good.
We will. We will. I knew I was born for something great.
And then the last member of the crew.
I assume she comes to her for a lot of, like, whenever she wants to have her ego pet a little bit.
I guess so.
Talks to her about ship stuff and duty and
Mhm.
how great everything is.
And then you see the last member of the crew, Fabio the Flesh Golem.
Yes!
You see him like filling cups of water and giving them to the people,
He's doing
Mm.
such a good job. I'm
making
so proud.
making food plates for them.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Good job.
I'll ask for any volunteers who are willing to like sit down and pray. So that way, like, if they don't want to, they don't have to, and I'll just say like a quick prayer.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, a few of them do that.
have
Yeah.
a small little like gathering for everyone.
I'd probably be there.
No.
Ah, you want to talk about Umbra?
Mm-hmm. No.
My baby Umbra.
Okay. So, so they all get fed. They're given rooms. You fly. Now you're near the edge of the crystal sphere. You know, the universe is encased in this giant ball, a crystal sphere made of star stuff. So it's like black with like points of light on it. And the guy at the hamster ranch gave you instructions of where to fly because there's naturally occurring openings that kind of pop open at regularly timed intervals.
We probably traded for maps or something of that sort.
Yeah, you need maps too. Yeah. So you've got your star charts and all that stuff. So you fly, and there's this huge, like, vast, just wall of blackness. And as you get close, like suddenly, like a point of light bursts through, and it starts to widen. And beyond, through the hole, there's a long tunnel of smooth black, like metal or crystal. And past it, you see a rainbow river of gas. You just see a prismatic cloud.
Wow.
You can kind of see through it. And far, far in the distance, you see other black globes. And, you know, they're really far away. They're really tiny, but you know that each one of those is another universe. You know, like this one.
What glowy blue universe do we go to?
Well, yeah.
We're looking for a specific one.
There's a thing called the flow. So they gave you a flow chart. The flow is there's in the phlogiston there's a current, so you can catch the current, and that'll take you along. So you'll be following the flow charts. Otherwise, you're likely to get lost forever. You know.
I assume so.
So
yeah.
you're gonna fly through this tunnel.
Yep.
Okay.
Slow and steady.
So it gets like real dark as you go into this tunnel, and then it starts to get lighter and lighter and lighter. And
I make sure the crew is on alert because this is kind of like a transition.
Oh, and as you're in there, Gulfstream Builder says, once again, I must remind you that any fire will cause a massive explosion. Don't light a match. Don't smoke a pipe. Don't cast a fireball. Nothing. Or
Hey, Marcus, stop smoking.
Hey, I just want to do one more before I cannot do it anymore. That is all.
No, put it out.
So it's no fire at all in the rainbow as well, or is it?
He comes out, and, like, he puts his thing out, and he looks at you very sweet, and he says, I know you're hard on me because you like me. And he puts out his thing. I'm on to your game. I'm on to your games, little lady.
If Lilia was
She just scowls a little bit and then just ignores him and then continues in charting a slow and steady course to the proper glowy light that we're supposed to go to the universe. Marcus, man. But all in her head, it's just, I just want to get him. He's so annoying. I just want to stab him. Can I stab him?
Gulfstream Builder says, that can be arranged, Captain.
We're just
I wasn't talking to you.
Why is he here? Nobody likes him.
He's always like sidling up next to people.
Just put him in a brig or something. Don't stab him. Then I'd have to bring him back to life. No one wants that.
She was whispering to herself. Not the whole ship should know, but granted, she probably makes her feelings very known.
I'm just very confused at like his purpose on the ship. If that's if everyone.
I did forget what his job was.
It's an annoyance to me.
He doesn't seem to do much.
He's constantly poking, nosing around in my business. Whoa!
I like motion brace sweet to like get down to like my level, and
okay, she bends over a little.
You know, we can just like.
She's honestly not that much taller than you.
I mean, she's 3 feet tall, so.
All right.
So, but she'll be like, we can just hire somebody new when we get there.
I like your thinking.
I mean,
I like it.
I don't want to be rude or anything, but he's kind of mean and like really gross. So, like
What is the estimated travel time till we get to the planet where we can drop these wonderful folk off?
Well, you're going to have to pass through a couple other crystal spheres, and then you'll go into this thing called the Weird. This black cloud of like magical energy, which apparently, if you fly in the right spot, it'll shift you far, far away in the phlogiston, kind of like a black hole or I don't know what you would call it, but
Wormhole.
wormhole that'll cut your time down to almost
Mhm.
nothing. It'll bring you right near toral space. Otherwise, it could take up to a year to get there from here. So
Yikes.
right now,
Alright.
your trip to the Weird will probably take a month or two.
Yeah, because I'm human.
Just
so-
like, okay, I just have to survive one more month of this.
you do.
Wow.
You can do it in a month.
Okay. Gulfstream
Alright.
Builder also point. Captain, in the phlogiston, if you fall overboard, you eventually turn to stone, and you just fly around until you hit another air envelope. So, just saying.
So you
Whoops!
Oh.
Happens
Wait.
all the time.
Oops, out the airlock. I like that one.
Uh-oh.
If Winther hears that, he's like, wait, until you get another air bubble? So is it like you're in stasis?
Yes, until you run into another ship or a large
Oh, we might not
creature.
want him to be in stasis. We want him gone. We don't want him to be like,
He's very intrigued in the stasis.
I know he's
concept.
kind of a creep, but I don't think we should kill him.
Yeah.
no. We're
Just
just
keep
having to. We're a little drunk. We're just having a good time.
You're the captain. Why are you drunk?
You're so brave, sweet.
Jesus.
She's trying to get over her pain of Marcus.
Gulfstream says, the captain's got a lot of weight on his shoulders. And remember, there's also lesser punishments. We could tie him to the mast and whip him.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe
No thanks.
officially transgression besides being creepy and a pervert.
That's a
He's
ship.
doing his job until he does anything that actually is against the law.
I'll
That's-
keep an eye on him.
He is innocent, not really, until proven guilty, somewhat.
Whenever you see him during your travel now, like, he seems like when you walk in, he suddenly springs to action, like you told him to do dishes. So, like, he's kind of like just leaning against
He's
the
trying
wall.
to do well.
He's like looking in a mirror and combing his hair, but when you walk in, he suddenly turns around like, I'm doing a lot of dishes here. Oh boy, big workload. I don't mind because I love my job.
Trying to make a good impression.
Can
Can I roll a?
Can I make
Can I
them
roll a
like
something?
watch him?
Can I
Yeah.
roll a something to find
Info
out how
check.
fishy he is? That we know he's fishy. How
Well,
fishy is he?
You don't even need to roll. He wasn't doing anything until you walked in. You assume that as soon as you leave, he's not going to do anything either.
What's his name? Hold on.
Marcus Neural.
No. Another crew member. I sent one of the crew members to sort of keep an eye on him to make sure he's actually doing the duties that I set him off to do.
Okay. Which crew member do you want to send?
I'm trying to think who's responsible here. Oh, Big B. Big B the Fifth is so responsible.
Oh,
He's
okay.
like my teacher, that kind of thing.
All right, so Big Me.
So now I kind of give him a break of steering. I think now I take over a bit of like maneuvering the ship.
Okay.
I'm gonna be more
All right.
captainy.
Can she fly the ship?
If you can cast spells, you can.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any spells, Brave Sweet?
I'm gonna try. I can cast. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, then you can fly the ship. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you're gonna take over. Big B's a lady, so she
Oh.
goes, "Oh,
Big
okay."
B, my girl. You got this. I
All right.
trust you.
So she goes off to supervise him. Is anybody going to
Hope
check on
this
them?
wasn't a mistake.
Anybody going to check on them or anything?
Oh no!
What are you gonna do? Well, I don't check. Maybe like I don't know. I go, Lilia. Maybe you should go and check up on Bigby and see what's up.
Okay.
You know.
So Lily, as you approach the door, you hear like, and you hear.
She's just gonna knock on the door like.
Bigby opens the door. Hi.
Hi,
I'm
how's it going?
Oh, he's fine. He's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I hope everything's going well. Are the dishes done?
No, he works really slow.
Should probably like maybe help him out or like.
Marcus
You're
peers around the doorway. He's like, "Hey, Lilia, come on. Well, we're having a good time here. Don't go. You have things to
Right,
do."
but we have to listen. Everybody needs to do their job because then do you want to live in a pigsty or like, not have dishes?
Lilia, maybe you should come in here too. I like your hat.
Well, I was working. I was actually just helping the
It'll go faster if there's 3 people doing dishes.
What?
Oh my god.
I was just working on the plant on the greenhouse.
Mhm.
Making picking the potatoes.
Mhm.
Taters?
He says,
Yes, potatoes.
he's like, I love how on the ship I get so much attention from the ladies. So nice. You're always looking at me and checking on me. Hey, I get it. I get it.
Well, if you did your job better, maybe we wouldn't have to check up on you, but that's fine.
He likes it.
Bigby says, "Don't worry.
Like you suck.
Bigby says, "Don't worry. I'll get him to do his."
I just turn to Bigby and be like, I know you're a great and powerful magician. I'm sure you can get him to do anything you want.
Yeah. He's like, all right. So they're gonna do the dishes. Do you do anything
the
else?
dishes were
Do
done.
the dishes, alright. As long as they're
Kill
clean.
Rena.
Lily doesn't think that. She's like, alright, whatever. You guys do you.
Okay. All right. So you fly.
Do you report back to me?
I just said, yeah, they're doing a great job.
Good. That's what I like to hear. I'm so proud of Bigby.
The auto gnome
Good job.
Zebulon is with you. Yeah. He looks at Lilia confused. He's like, he turns his head sideways.
I'm sure they're fine.
Okay.
And I'll actually I'll be talking to the former slaves, and I'll just ask them whatever, I'll just be telling them stories or keeping them in making sure that they're okay and stuff like that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll be chilling with her.
All right. Cool. They really they're endlessly thanking you and just overjoyed. And sometimes one of them will tell you a really depressing story about how they were snatched away from their family, or they were born into slavery, or sold at an auction. And they're all marked. They all have a brand on them of the symbol of that
Oh
Yogi.
shit.
So,
Well, yeah, we'll just yeah, she'll be like, yeah, I've been there, kind of thing, yeah, and tell them about the things that she did to cope with that kind of stuff. Just just try to move forward and find something good in your life, kind of thing.
mhm.
Yeah.
So, anybody do anything special for 2 days before something happens?
We'll kind of just be doing the same thing, but through prayer and religion, if any of them practice, just offering them a safe space to sort of talk and deal with it.
Okay. So then, so 2 days pass, and you hear Gulfstream Bilger call out, Captain, we have a
Yes.
situation here.
Oh boy.
He's got like one of those spy glasses.
What do you see?
There's something about to hit our ship.
Oh,
What do you see?
You see a treasure chest floating in the rainbow mist, coming closer and closer, like rotating.
Floating
Can I go-
treasure chest?
is there a way to
Oh.
check if it's a mimic or not?
Oh shit!
No,
Like, how big is this?
it's just a regular old treasure chest, you know.
It's just floating?
But it was floating in space, like.
Well, you know, he says if the ship got destroyed, then the pieces
I could-
fly all over.
Okay, good question. If I left the ship on the pony, how long would I survive? It's like, I don't know,
your
the air
comet
bubbles-
steed up to 1 hour. Oh, on your pony it'd be a couple hours. Yeah.
Guys, you know what this means?
Every once in a while, Surfing hops on her little pony and
Hell
takes it for
yeah,
a ride.
that's
Just like magical as he's flying past her.
Okay.
You've got a whole like She-Ra thing going on for you.
Yeah, Lilia does bring up a good point. Perhaps we should, if it's a monster, we've already faced down a beholder type creature. Perhaps we should throw like an arrow at it or something, just to be sure
That's
it's not.
not bad. Shoot first,
How far
ask
away is it?
questions later. That's not bad.
How far away is it? I don't know, like 300
So we'll
feet
fly
right
out
now.
to it with a rope and tie it around there, and then haul it back in.
So you're gonna
Okay.
summon your comet steed.
Mm,
Heck yeah, I am! Ring
Right.
power!
gonna go and lasso.
You hold up your
Go and
ring.
lasso.
Then you
Like
hear
the
like
Power Rangers type, like.
Yeah.
it's like a
Amazing.
It's so good. I love it.
okay. So in like a flash of light, this majestic comet steed appears, and it rears up on 2 legs, and you know makes a noise. And as it stamps its feet around, and it leaves stardust every time its hoofs hit the
Oh
deck.
my god, this is super magical.
So cute. Okay, I'm gonna get on.
You climb on, and you're gonna ride off into the phlogiston.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I think I have a crossbow, so if I get within 60 feet of it, I'll try to shoot at it.
Okay.
Or
So
actually 80 feet.
you ride your comet steed out of your ship's air envelope and over to near the treasure chest. So you're out in this like mist of prismatic colors. You can see through, you know, and you can see pretty far. And it's so let's see. You shoot a crossbow at it. Let's check something here. As you get, all right.
What?
I don't like the deliberation.
He's smiling. Look at him.
That's why.
Mm.
Player's handbook, not monster manual.
He's just like, woo.
Okay. How do I do this? Okay. So you take aim with your crossbow on your flying comet steed. You shoot a bolt into the chest. Glowing runes like flare to life and let out a blast of
Whoa.
lightning, kind of. And anybody who was within 15 feet would have gotten hit by it, but nobody was within 15 feet. And so then the lightning goes away, the runes fade away.
Ooh. It's still intact?
Yep.
Okay. Is it only through touch or just because it was like violently impacted? Did it look like?
As far as you can tell, it looked like the thing was expended.
Mm.
Okay, and I'm
glyph.
gonna hesitantly fly over and like try to like wrap some rope around it because I have 50 feet of rope and like tie off a knot
Okay.
and attach together to like my belt and fly it back.
Okay.
If we can, however slow that will be.
Okay. You hold the rope. Your comet steed rides back over to the ship. You enter the ship's air envelope and its gravity plane, and and you've got the chest, and you lower the chest onto the deck.
Okay,
I
so
think
it made a big explosion, but I think it's okay. So just be very.
Did Brave Sweet see that it was an electric, like, shock explosion sort of thing?
Yeah.
I think she takes very great interest in this.
Mm-hmm.
Because she herself is a lightning
Oh.
dragon. Is there, like, any maybe, I don't know, calligraphy or something on, like, the chest that maybe suggests its origin?
No, just a wooden chest with a little keyhole in it.
Wanna try and pick it? Or...
I mean, I do have thieves' tools. Because I'm your bard, I'm your elf, I'm your whatever you need.
Your elf. I believe that would be Winthrop.
Yeah. Okay. It's locked, right? Or
Marcus
not?
Neural comes up. Hey, I can pick locks. I'm very good at it.
I'm
Alright.
having deja vu.
Okay, we
You
did
go-
have someone pick a lock
Alright.
It's
before.
just a-
Hey. Alright.
It's just a hobby of mine. That's all.
Ooh, it could blow up. Never mind.
Just be careful, Marcus. I step back.
I'm just like, guys, I'm getting deja vu.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, he did so well the last time, I might as well, right?
He kneels down and
We
he
have trust in him.
pulls out his thieves' tools. And he looks up at one of the heroes. Oh, it's Braithwaite, Captain. And he winks at you, Captain Braithwaite. Then he...
She doesn't. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna roll a something. She rolls a 15, so I don't know. Is that a save? I don't know. She's not really phased at all.
Oh, okay.
I'd say like higher numbers or saves, lower
Yeah,
numbers.
yeah. All right, so he messes around and then flips the lid open. Oh, do I get the treasure that's inside?
Side.
No one said that. No one said that.
Oh,
For
well,
now, we just want to know what's inside.
Weird.
he looks in. It's just a statue, little statue.
What type of statue?
I don't know. I'm bored with this now. I'm going to go.
Okay, move.
I need a nip. I need a nip.
Move.
Go take your nip.
She'll try to like.
She's like,
What
take
kind of what?
She's
What?
like,
I need a nip. I need a nip.
Oh!
take your nip.
Oh no.
Hard work. Exhausted.
I think secretly Brave Sweet loves his accent. Because I certainly do.
Yeah, and Sarah will like dig in the thing, try to.
It's his chest, and there's just one thing in it. It's a statue of like black stone,
Do you
and it's
recognize
carved to resemble a woman. Her bottom half is like an octopus, and she's holding a trident. And there's like
Hey.
evil
Wait a second.
glyphs.
Wait.
marked.
Bleedle!
I believe the
Bleedle Clop, is that you in the statue?
What?
But no, that was the Ursula-looking chick. What's her name? Oh God, what?
Ursula?
No,
Mm.
in the
Little
She-
Mermaid?
the bad lady.
The bad
Chaos person?
Oh, not the fungus lady.
No, the chaos person
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
Oh,
that we're not wanting.
Oh, crap.
Names are hard.
Can we roll a
crap.
something
I know,
to
I don't
remember
have
the
my
name?
notebook. We're such bad adventurers.
Gulfstream Bilger is suddenly next to you, and he goes,
Yeah.
I think that's the Queen of Chaos.
That's it. Thank you.
That's the one.
Right.
That's the key.
Oh, and
This is the
Valendra,
person that's after us.
Valendra the Wind Duke says, "Oh no, that's not good."
There's glyphs on it, right?
Yeah.
I can read those. So what does it say?
It's actually okay,
Because I can read any language.
any language.
Is that a spell you're casting?
Can you make a no, Lily? Can you make an Arcana check?
Yeah. 22.
Okay, these glyphs you're sure are related to divination, the divination school of magic, and the writing it just says the Queen of Chaos.
Okay.
ruler of the abyss, greatest of the Oberiths. Valendra says, how would, what,
Yeah.
I think this is, the Queen of Chaos is messing with us somehow. You'd better be careful.
This is her way of saying she knows where we're heading.
Maybe.
Should we
That's
dispose of it?
Scary ladies that are after us. Oh joy.
Should we dispose of it?
If
Should we just leave it where we found it?
if Lilia says it's made of divination runes, perhaps she could see through the statue.
Mm.
Mmm. Can you do that?
I definitely think it's magical. Yeah, like.
Magical, but if we run into some of her followers, could we convince them that we're part of them?
I'd rather not take that chance. I mean.
Very true.
You never know who's looking through the other side.
Very true. I don't want to be tainted by anything. We've already dealt with enough, like, crazy, evil things.
Maybe Marcus can check it out for us.
You just no.
You hear loudly, like,
No, Marcus!
God damn!
He went for a nap, right?
Needs his nip. Needs his nip.
he's in the middle of it.
Mm.
Oh.
Is there anything about the Queen of Chaos statue itself that is magical or anything? Can you tell?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
just Lilia made the check. She's pretty sure it does have some kind of magic in it and related to divination.
Right.
Any of us like more divinated than the other?
I mean, none of us have like. Are.
I'm not that
don't-
magical.
For what do you need?
My stuff is mostly illusion and.
Yeah.
What are you looking for based on, like...
Maybe like a. I don't know.
I have a variety of spells I can use. What would you like?
Cast
Oh, I can
walkie-talkie phone. I don't know.
I have
think
that,
that's
but I don't know
Sunday.
if that's gonna help. I can just cast Don't you? Didn't you have a? I can just cast detect magic.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Alright.
you cast detect magic, and you, after some study, you realize that whoever made it can see through it.
Oh, okay. We should put it back in the
I
case.
know
and
my
close it.
magic items don't judge me.
And you also feel like if you touch it, something is going to happen.
Oh. We shouldn't touch it.
That's fun.
That's not...
No. I mean, you can
I know
touch it
it's
if you
really
want.
bad, but I wants to touch it.
I know, I want to touch it.
Am I the only
How
sane one?
badly do we want to know? Because if we do,
No.
she might know where we are.
No.
We have like 50 plus people on this ship. We
Yeah,
can't put them at risk.
Should we just drop off
can
the
carry it.
treasure
We
chest again?
We can take it with us, and the next time we get to someplace, we can
I
then
don't
have a closer look.
Why do we need to even take it with us?
Yeah. Just
I recommend
yeah.
you get rid of
Leave
it
it.
now.
Just leave
push
it.
it off the boat. Let's keep moving.
All right. I think we put it back how it was, and then just put it back where it was, and just leave.
No. Watch this cool trick. Look, we were practicing all day. I'm gonna put it back in the chest, lock it up, and then like just try to break the lock as best I can, and then wait for me tell the horse to turn around and be like, "Baby, go!" I'm gonna toss the chest, and he's gonna kick a hind leg and just like
Okay.
off the ship.
So like when
A
it's
trick pony.
when its hoofs connect
Yeah,
with
one
the
of
with
the
the
hoofs.
chest, there's like an explosion of stardust, and the
Yes.
chest just like goes
Shooting
rocking and
comet.
goes right out of your
It's blasting off again.
yep, and it just fades off into the distance.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's your horse's name?
I don't know yet. I keep okay, I'm going through 3. But we already have good boys, so I want to make it work. but like I only know really lame sounding people. So I wanted to name it after the girl. Well, because I wanted to name it after my brother, but he's rude. So, and she's a girl.
What's your brother's name?
Derek.
How about Eric?
It's a girl.
The not Derek.
Gulfstream Builder is suddenly there.
Oh god.
Gulfstream
I
says,
don't know.
"What about Erica?"
Is it a girl?
Or like baby doll or something like really cute, sweet. She's
Baby
super
girl?
sweet.
Not Derek, baby
I'll
girl?
come up with it. Give me an extra.
Brave
day.
Sweet's starting to call him not Derek.
Dereka. Dereka.
Not Derek. Not Derek.
Not Derek.
Not Derek.
I'll think about it. I'll come back.
All right.
I'm taking care of the people who are starving first, and then I'll get to the.
Good idea. Good idea.
Okay, so
Priorities.
I have an idea,
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Aurora.
Ooh.
That's a good one. You know,
Not Aurora.
I have a good feeling about that name.
Mhm.
I like it. I'll think about it.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you continue sailing for a few hours. Do anything special during that time?
I would like to sit and talk to the hamsters, please.
Oh, because you can talk to them.
Yeah, you can talk
I
to
will
anything,
also talk to the
Scatterbox.
hamsters.
Yes,
I also want to talk to the hamster.
I'm fucking human. I can't
on
do
the
this.
conversation with the hamsters.
I only speak 4 languages, but no animals.
All right. Okay. So
Yeah,
are you
that's
talking
how
to
it
the
is.
small one or the one with the invisible skin?
I'll be like, so, like, to the both of them, and just be like, how are you liking the ship?
The little one says, it's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. The other one goes, I don't know, whatever.
I know whose one that is.
Wow.
Wonder
Is there
which
any way we
hamster
can
that's
improve
for.
your ride? Your journey?
I don't know. Nothing. No. Whatever. I don't know. I don't care.
A new salt lick?
The little one goes, I can prove it. I could use, like a little place to stay with chips in it and
Oh,
a
of
wheel
course.
Yes.
and a water thing.
Okay, so Lilia will make a tiny bonsai tree grow, and she will
Wow.
like make use some like spare wood or whatever to make like a little area for it to sleep and like to move, like be able to like move
Wow.
around this little bonsai tree area.
Wow.
Aw, dream house.
Thank
Yeah.
you. You are really nice, and I like you. Eating like a corn or whatever. Yeah. The bigger one is like, yeah, I guess I'll just sleep on a wooden crate or something.
No.
Can we like lay out some extra blankets or whatever and like make him kind of like a cozy corner where he can like curl up and do his thing?
Where does it stay? Like, does it stay in somebody's room? Does it stay in?
I
Like,
assume he
lower-
stays in one of the larger rooms.
Oh,
Do
he
we have like a
gets
like,
his own room.
I mean,
We have too many people.
I need a lock on my
Yeah.
door.
Uh,
I want a lock on my door.
yeah, just throw him in with Marcus. No.
I need my privacy.
Oh, he needs his privacy.
Sure, of course.
Sure. One room for the hamster. It's just like full of blankets and whatever.
Like, hamster's room's bigger than
yeah.
my room. What?
No, it's
That's
probably
not.
like a bigger like
Oh,
supply closet, and we just kind of move the
okay.
stuff out of there and like put the blankets all up, so it's like probably
A
not.
nice fort.
Yeah, a little nice fort.
Nice for it. All right.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
first he goes, oh, and then he's like, it's okay, I guess.
He's just never satisfied. Doesn't like to show us gratitude.
Edgy boy.
So edgy.
You wouldn't know anything about that one, though, would you?
Life is imitating
Win!
art.
This is your best friend.
Don't make fun of him, okay? He's doing his best.
You're right.
I hug wins. I'm glad you're feeling better.
He's probably like petting one of the hamsters at one point, just like scratch right behind the ear on the big one or something, and like right on the forehead right here on the little one at any given time.
We should get him some matching ear piercings.
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
We have to find an expert on these animals to pierce ears.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We're gonna have to rip out multiple teeth just so his hamster can have one.
Anyway, that's what I wanted to do.
Amazing.
I miss you guys.
So are you really piercing the ears of the hamster?
No.
No.
I don't think so. I think that's animal cruelty. That's almost animal
That would be mean.
cruelty. That's
That
a
can
little-
be dangerous.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I wouldn't actually do it.
well, I mean, like when you mention it, I mean, he's like, hey, it's cool as long as you do it right.
Do we have the proper equipment to do that sort of thing?
I wouldn't think so.
Well, does Winthrop have that kind? I mean,
I feel like
Oh.
that would be
Yeah,
an
you
thing to have.
Shatterkai are really big on
Yeah,
tattoos
but-
and piercings.
Yeah.
you know.
Winthrop is the kind of guy who's like, you haven't got your ears pierced yet? Do you want me to do it?
I'll do it right now. Let's go.
Hold on, give me a second.
I reckon he'd be able to tattoo himself and be able to like pierce things because they're all about like pain and pleasure.
So Winthrop, do you have that stuff? And if so, do you want to do it? It's up to you.
Personal
I mean, I probably would, but
All right.
being worried about as an animal, their ears are different, so it's like
Well, he can tell you.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that can work.
And his skin is translucent, so you can see if you're puncturing something vital or not. You know.
Yeah, okay. That's the
God,
point.
yes, our edgy.
It's like, all right, let's see what I've got.
Oh my god.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, I guess. You know. So,
It's the best.
all right. So you pierce his ears so it matches yours, basically.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright.
Though, I don't know what I would like have on hand at the time, so I'll figure that out eventually. I guess.
Use one of your teeth. Like his
Oh.
earring is like a tooth that you got.
Wait.
Like by the way,
the beholder one,
the
right?
little mini hamster had like a beholder tooth that was wrapped like on a necklace, kind of wrapped around his neck.
Oh yeah, we ripped out a tooth from a beholder. And gave it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Like a 10-minute giggle fest.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
It was like
I'm
shit
sorry,
posted on Reddit.
Two. You have a tooth from a beholder
Oh.
that looked like a meteor or something.
Yeah.
Winthrop would be appreciative of that, but it's like a kind of a thing that he does for reason. He has a method behind it. So it's like he really appreciates the gesture, but ends up like light bulb. It's like, oh wait, no, it would be perfect. Hold on, and goes to the hamster. It's like, okay, what do you think about this?
What?
for the piercing.
What you mean?
And it's the beholder tooth.
He's like beholder.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of cool.
Bruh.
Fashions it into some sort of earring
Mm.
piece, and there you go.
All right. So beholder tooth earring piercing for your ethereal giant space hamster. Okay. So as you're finishing up your piercing, there's another call from Gulfstream Bilger. You hear, Captain? That's
Very
pretty-
sweet.
Right, sweet. right?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Sorry. Sorry, what was that? Sorry.
Gulfstream Bilger calls out for the captain.
She wakes up from a nap. She didn't hear him for like the first 2 seconds.
All right.
She's taking her own nip.
Take a nip. All right. You go out there. He points ahead. Up ahead, you see the wreck of another Spelljammer ship. It's burned badly.
Oh boy.
Captain, there might be treasure on it.
Or
They're like-
people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or people.
Oh, I wish we had like scanners or something.
There's me and my pony.
Is there like any way we can see any part of the hall to know like maybe what ship it was?
Yes.
is?
As you examine it, you see a name on it. The ship was named the Speedwell.
The Speedwell.
As
Would
you
I know
look-
about the Speedwell?
Nope, never heard of it. And like as you look at it, you see a number of charred corpses on there, and there's a lot of stuff. There might be some intact.
Oh, we have to
useful
go and
stuff
check
on
if
there.
there's any survivors.
But
Okay.
Under my
Gulfstream
rest,
says
someone lit a match.
he says
Yeah,
it's,
I'm a pony up.
you're gonna
Yeah.
alright, so you're gonna get on your
Send her on her
comms.
pony. Well, I don't want to send her alone. Can you
Pony Scout.
take someone along with you? Can your pony hold 2 people?
I don't know, can my pony hold 2 people?
Yeah.
They can if they transform into something small.
Hey, you do
Or
that.
eat something small.
Mm.
But you can go ahead. Let the ship sail.
I send Seraphine and Winthrop to go and investigate to see if there's any survivors.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna look around. Kind of like,
Bring back anything that you think will be helpful.
got it.
And if you see anything that's dangerous, come back immediately.
Already on.
Don't provoke. Thanks. Bye.
Yes, milady.
All right. So Winthrop.
probably turn into a black cat or something.
Okay. All right. So Winthrop
Looks
is a
like-
black cat. Seraphine holds up the ring again. Summons. Oh, you know what? It's only once per day.
No!
Oh
Fuck!
no.
Wait a second.
And
That happened
then-
to
The next day, right? This is
This
like
has only been a few hours since you found the chest.
Oh.
Wow, we're finding lots of stuff.
Yeah, I
Wow.
didn't think about that.
It's a
Damn.
debris field.
Yeah. Fuck.
Well, okay.
Sad face.
Is there like on our ship? Is there like mini like rowboats or something that we can like detach and can like go investigate small things? Is there that sort of thing on this ship?
We could just scout our submarine. Just-
Little,
There's like there's
kind of like a little submarine we
There's-
have at the
there's
back
some-
or something.
there's some boats, but it's mostly for like if you land in water, then you can use those rowboats to go on shore. I mean, these boats don't have any way to propel themselves through. I mean, in the phlogiston and in wild space, if you throw something, it'll just keep going. So if you get on a
Right.
rowboat and somebody pushes you, you'll just
Okay.
kind of
Just keep
keep
going.
going.
Right.
If we
but-
like tied rope around our waist and like just
I mean, I
Good.
have the
the
gust
space
cantrip.
block.
Would that work? Is there enough air to
Is
do
there-
that?
For what? What cantrip?
Is there enough air in the wild space outside of the the gravity field on our ship to be able to use and push the boat along at all?
What spell would you use to propel it?
I have a gust cantrip, so it's just
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Oh.
like a gust of wind kind of thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just gust.
All right.
So it's like
yeah, and we can like tie a rope to the end just in case.
it would be very slow, but
All right.
We get the
So-
job done.
So you'll be on the back like that.
Yeah,
and
just like-
so your boat will be like. Although actually, once it gets going, it doesn't stop. So each time you cast it, it would go faster.
Ah,
So yeah,
there
that
you
would
go.
work.
and then
that would work.
and then offset it by jumping onto the other side and go. in the same-
Yeah.
All right.
So I mean, the boats are big. You can fit a lot of people in them. So I mean, do you all want to go or?
I mean, I don't know. I have to if we do it that way.
Mhm.
So
Oh, you're muted, Braceweet.
Yeah.
I feel like the captain should stay with his ship. That's
Okay.
just a thing that Star Trek has always taught me.
Seraphine would want to go to heal anyone in case they find like hurt injured people.
I think she sends anybody who actually feels the actual need to go.
I mean, Lily is probably gonna know about magical thingy-maboobs, so like,
Then that will be a good idea then.
Idea, yeah.
yeah.
Because we might need to detect magic or something over there.
So the auto gnome wants to go then, because Lily is going.
Okay, that's actually a great idea too. Take
Yeah.
the auto gnome.
Maybe he can find some samples.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
never know.
There's
Find out what happened.
all sorts of samples on there. Okay. All right.
Acid
So
and debris.
everybody but Brave Sweet and gets in the rowboat, right? So it's you three and Zebulon, the auto gnome, and they kind of give you a push, and you kind of float out to the edge of your gravity plane, and then pop, you're out in the phlogiston, and you start. And what's cool is you cast the gust spell, and like the fog and the mist will react to it, so you can see your propulsion, like, and you'll.
That's
So-
cool.
All right, so you're getting closer and closer to the wreck, and you're about to enter its air envelope. Do you do anything special?
This is a scene from Space
Right.
Odyssey 2000. It just takes you forever to get there.
It's like, can I tell anything about its air envelope? Like how it.
Actually, yeah. As you look at it, you do remember hearing about how air can get fouled, and the air can get
Wow.
deadly. So you're looking at a ship with no plants and a bunch of corpses. So it might not be pleasant once you pop in.
Yikes. Okay, say a quick prayer for everyone. And I guess go in. Would us breathing it hurt? Or
Good.
like
Yeah.
how long can we be on it?
You know that there's 3 types of air. There's fresh air, which is on your ship. Foul air, you can breathe it for a short time, but while you're in it, you'll have disadvantage on attack rolls and skill checks. And then there's deadly air, which cannot support life. And so when you enter it, you pretty much have to save or pass out and then die. So,
Okay, so this is just fouled air.
But you
So we
can hold your breath. I believe it's for your con bonus in rounds, minimum 1. So if you have +2 to your con, you can hold your breath for 2 minutes. I think that's how it works.
Okay. Oh, I'm good. I can
So
do
you're
this
not
too.
sure what kind of air you're actually about to pass into.
I was about to
Oh,
ask that.
shit, dude.
So you going in?
Briefly, yeah.
Okay. So you go in. There is air, but it's definitely fouled. And it's kind of hard to breathe. And you have disadvantage on attack rolls and skill checks. So the wrecked ship looks like it was destroyed by a massive explosion. You see many bodies of humanoids scorched and charred. But there are some rooms and areas to check for stuff.
Yeah, let's go check stuff.
Your boat kind of hits the deck of that ship. Zebulon gets up to get on board. Do you let it get on board?
He doesn't even have to worry about breathing. It's just
Yeah.
Sure.
fine.
Okay. So it
Fine.
immediately goes over to the corpses and like pulls out its like scoop shovel, like digs a piece of corpse and like goes to the next one.
I'd focus on the wood part, but okay.
So you guys want to scavenge, look around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you find let's see. There was a ship's log, which is a book, but it's completely like scorched and unintelligible.
Yikes.
Fun.
And then there you find like in what looks like it's the captain's room. There's a locked locker.
Let's try. Who can pick it?
Should have brought Marcus.
Alright. Winthrop, are you able to pick this?
Like, I'm not proficient in picking locks, but I can try if you have something that I can do it with.
Oh shit, I don't have lock picks.
Brave Sweet, while you're watching them, you watch them get on board and go into a room. You see a large thing approaching in the distance towards their wrecked ship.
What does it look like?
Fun.
It looks like a creature, like a 100-foot long creature.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah.
What?
Only
Are
100
we
feet?
like near like the debris is huge, right? This ship that
Mhm.
exploded. This debris is huge.
Mhm.
Can I like maneuver the ship so it hides behind the debris and maybe like turn off systems so then it looks like it's a part of the wreckage?
Yeah. All right. You do that. So you see this big, and what you see
Oh,
is
Captain Kirk in this.
it's 100. It looks like a whale. It's 100 feet long, and it's got
Oh,
no
is
mouth
it?
and like a
Oh,
row of eyes that kind of glow.
oh.
What?
The fuck is that?
It seems
Does
to
it
be.
appear
Is there
threatening?
visuals to this? Because what?
It's
Yeah.
it's like flying, and it's coming closer to their ship and their rowboat.
Oh,
We
So
don't
meanwhile,
know.
in the ship, the locker.
We don't know.
What are you doing with the locker?
Um,
I guess if we can't pick it open, just like try to break it with my
I mean,
axe.
can I try to like pick it open? I have like
Yeah.
pretty decent decks.
Yeah. Make a whatever. Yeah. Dex check.
Never mind. I got an 8.
You want to try to smash it open?
Yeah, I'm breaking
I
that.
just feel like,
I got this. Don't worry. And I'll like try to hack at it with my axe and like break it
Okay,
open.
you can make an athletics.
Okay, let me double check my athletics +1. And then I have to use an online dice roller because I have nothing. Ooh, okay, that's a 17.
Okay, you smash it open and you find a couple things. There's a sack with coins in it. And you see
How many coins?
2 potions. There's 400 gold.
Okay, so 100 gold each. Everyone add that. And then how many? What are the potions familiar?
You can see they're made of glass, the containers. You can see one is a blue potion with bubbles in it. And the other one is cloudy green and has some kind of jellyfish-like bubble in it.
Ooh.
mm.
Okay. Would I recognize those because I work with medicines or no?
These are probably magic potions.
Magic potion. Okay. Okay. Then I guess just take those and try to keep looking and see if there's anything else we can get into. Because we don't know about the danger.
Okay, so
Yep, pretty much.
there's nothing else in that captain's cabin. Do you want to go back out onto the main area of the ship?
Sure.
Okay. So, you come out and you see this freaking huge 100-foot long whale with a row
What
of
the
eyes,
fuck?
and it's kind of like coming right up to your rowboat and like bumping it. You can all make a perception check if you want.
A perception?
Yeah,
Okay.
perception.
Does that include me on the ship as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh.
I hate to do this to myself, but do we have disadvantage?
Oh, you have disadvantage because of the fouled air. That's right.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, great! I got an
I got
8
that
and
one.
a 6.
But I don't get to get
Adrian!
disadvantage on shit. Perception. Okay, so that's +1. So that's 11.
I got a 13 with
So
disadvantage.
Seraphine, you
I
notice
forgot. I got an 11
it has.
because my bonuses are stupid. Oh wait, no. 13.
Okay, the
Yeah, we
13s
both got
notice it has something sticking out of its side. It looks like a gigantic harpoon. There's like blood coming out of it.
Ooh.
Is the whale sad?
It's hard to tell, but when you guys come out, it like flinches and its eyes start to glow brighter. What do
No.
you do?
No, one of you speaks
I
animal.
cast healing word.
It's
Just
like, hello.
So Winter, you cast healing word.
on the whale because it looks hurt.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna heal its wound.
It doesn't do a lot, but
Uh-huh.
there's just guttural reaction.
Mhm.
Hold on, let me get my dice.
Yeah, you've got the animal thing going on.
I mean, yeah, I can talk to animals.
It did a whopping 7.
7. Okay. So you see the wound. The harpoon's still stuck in it, but the wound closes a bit and the blood kind of vanishes. And so its eyes that were glowing brighter and brighter, like kind of gets less bright.
Okay. Speak speak to it. Please, please, please.
I'm gonna be like, I'll use do I have this might be my other character. Hold on.
You speak to animals. Is this like what specifically does it work on?
I don't think it can work on monsters.
Not monstrosities, so
It's
just
not.
speak with animals.
Oh, not monstrosities. Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
and
Yeah, so
it's
no.
beasts
Okay.
specifically.
Oh, it's
Let me
beasts?
check. Hold on.
This would, yes. It doesn't. I don't think your speak with animals will work.
Yeah.
If it's a monstrosity, then no, it won't.
Either
I'm
way,
giving
I'll
a big thumbs up.
either way, I'll say,
Thumbs up.
"Are you okay?" to the thing.
It's just.
Don't. I'm not expecting an answer.
It looks at you, and you can see your reflection in its giant eyes.
Aw.
Big. That's a big boy.
It kind of turns its side towards you, the side with the harpoon.
Mm-hmm. It's like I kind of just touch if I can reach it that far. I'm just like, do you want me to take it out?
So you step towards the edge of this wrecked ship. You reach out and grab onto the shaft of the harpoon. Okay, the whole creature like shudders a bit when you do that.
Oh god. Okay.
I'm scared.
As soon as you do it, pull it out and I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay, I'll go up and like just gently lay a hand on right beside it and wait until she yanks it out to cast
Okay.
it.
Lily is
So-
freaking out in the back. She's like,
Pulling it out without causing more injury. I think that would be a sleight of hand. So why don't you go ahead and...
Okay. Here we go.
Ooh. Guys.
I don't know what the one would do.
can I help?
Okay, and okay, hold on. Where's my sleight of hand? Okay. And I have disadvantage. Fun. Okay.
Right, that's right.
Can I like help like maneuver it out so she doesn't have disadvantage?
Yeah. Assist, yeah.
Really?
So it's just a
Oh my
straight
gosh.
roll.
Then it was 21.
Oh! Okay. So
Oh my
you
god.
pull it out. You know how a harpoon has that back hook, you know? So it does... Creature flinches a bit, and it like suddenly like all of it's facing sideways now. So it's facing out towards the phlogiston. And like its eyes all light up, and it shoots this massive like laser beam that just rockets into the phlogiston. And then it shudders. You pull it, and then Seraphine, you heal the wound immediately.
Yeah, it's 8 points.
Okay, and the wound seals up, and then it like kind of shakes itself, and I don't know. It does like one of those, you know how whales do the tail thing. So
Yeah.
so it starts flying around in kind of a figure 8 parallel to your ship.
Cool.
And like sideways, and it waves with a fin. You know?
It's like a dolphin.
I point this out to Zeb. I'm just like, see that? That's so cool.
Oh, well, Zeph walks forward to try to take a sample as it passes by. Like, it's got the sample. It's like, you know.
Probably some blood on the ship now. Like you can get that.
Yeah.
The harpoon that I'm holding is like, here you go.
That harpoon is made for a large-sized creature. Like clearly, that's some whatever threw that harpoon was 10 feet tall.
People are hunting the whales?
Oh, Gulfstream Bilger says, oh yeah, they're called Kindori.
What do they want with blubber? Whale.
It's let's see.
It's disgusting.
People eat them, and their blubber can do magical things. They're ingredients.
Blubber that can do magical things.
They're huge.
That beam it let out is in a 500-foot cone. Jeez.
Oh.
So it was just a massive, like, you know.
Do we know what energy that beam was? Like,
It looked
could
like
we
a laser.
tell, like, just a laser?
Yeah.
Did it have any sparky effects? Did it have any like freeze effects? Just
It was really bright. That's the one thing you could
just
tell.
bright. Okay. Huh.
No matter what that was, if a laser hit something, that hard and that bright, it might have set something else on fire. This might have been the whaling ship.
Does it look like the harpoon? Like, does this ship have like a harpoon gun that could match the harpoon?
No.
Like, not even like a place a harpoon gun would be.
Nope.
Okay. So,
Cool.
not this ship.
Or it was agitated and it let out a thing.
Yeah.
Well, we helped it out, and that was really nice. So
That works.
okay.
Definitely helps.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that's all that's on the ship. You're gonna go back to your ship with your gust spells.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the Kindori follows you and floats next to you as you go back to your ship.
Oh my
And then once you're on your ship, it kind of goes in circles around your ship and then kind of alongside of it.
as we're going.
Ah.
Yeah, you're gonna continue on through the phlogiston and the flow.
I think so. Very
So
sweet.
cool.
Alright. So it does. It accompanies you and is next to you.
Just
Do
have
we
a
have
giant
a whale
whale.
pet? We have a whale pet now?
Oh,
Big boy?
how big
Whale
is your ship?
Big boy.
Oh my
Or,
god.
no, or my favorite
Oh
name
my
for whales,
God.
not dead whale. That's my favorite name to give to whales.
His name is Big Boy.
He's got
Alright.
big
Big
boy
boy.
Free Willy. Jeez, Louise.
Oh, Scotty says name it Moby.
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 I see you, Scotty.
Okay.
I try to draw it in my book, and I'm just like this, yeah.
Finding rainbow. It's like rainbow. I see-
Rainbow.
Oh,
Please see this.
she stands on the deck and watches in awe, a tear goes down her cheek.
So dramatic.
I love her so much.
So funny.
I think that Lily is doing the same thing. She's standing on the railing, just going all the way up and clicking ah! It's so cool.
Okay.
Maybe we toss some of our leftover food overboard to give him a little snack. or whatever.
Okay. All
He
right.
keeps following us.
Yeah.
At this rate, we're just gonna collect a pet every session.
You really are.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
Starting a zoo, don't you know?
Yes.
Okay.
And how big is our ship?
So you're gonna continue traveling through the phlogiston?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think so, but I'm curious about how big our ship is in comparison to this whale.
I think
Yeah, how big is it?
I think your ship is longer than the whale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think your ship's 100 and might be 200 feet. I don't know. So it's pretty big. All right. So
Cool.
do you do anything special till the next day?
I just stare at the whale the whole time. I'll sit in my perch in the what's it called?
Crow's nest.
Oh, the
Yeah,
crow's
the
nest.
crow's nest. And I'll just sit there and look out into all the things happening.
Oh, and during this time, Gulfstream Builder explains that Kindori oil works as two things. You can use it to make elemental fire, like a magic fiery liquid that you could throw and use as bombs. And also, it's just Kindori oil glows, so you could use it as a light source. You could just smear some on a stick when you have a permanent glowing torch kind of thing. So.
Well,
But is it it's flammable?
The elemental fire is, but the light source is not. It's just a glowing.
Yeah, I can
liquid.
cast the light cantrip, so we should be okay.
But yours lasts for an hour. This glows forever.
And also, their eyes are a main ingredient when you make a sunblade, a flaming sword.
Ooh.
That's
Holy.
so the hunters get it for food, and also they can sell it for that. So a day goes by. You're all get all your spells back, all your stuff. Gulfstream.
I probably check on the hamster that I pierced his ears. Don't mess with the piercing. Remember, gotta keep it clean.
Do whatever I want. Tell me what to do.
It'll get an infection.
I won't. I'm clean. And like the
Start
door is
choking.
locked anyway, and he won't unlock it. So.
Oh
It's like I'm outside the door. It's like,
Unlock
remember,
the
do the
door!
thing.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So the next day, suddenly your Kindori like kind of stops for a moment and like shoots off in a diagonal direction and swims really fast.
In that direction? Or
Yeah. Kind of like you're both going like
Like-
this, and suddenly he peels off
Oh.
like this and goes really fast.
God.
Could we
Should
tell
we
if that was
follow?
what kind of speeding off? Like, did it look agitated or?
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Can we roll a perception check to see if there's anything around?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm still yelling at the hamster.
Oh. I rolled a 10.
no!
Oh
Yeah.
I got a 11.
I got a 12. Not much
Oh.
better.
Nobody sees anything for a while.
Great.
Ah.
Eventually, what you see is coming out of the fog far away is about 5 of these whales, all kind of like you're going this way, and they're kind of coming this way. You know?
But it's
no! It's
family.
a pod of whales.
And then behind the pod, you see a ship chasing them.
Oh shit. Oh,
No!
God. Okay.
It's a,
We gotta do this.
it's a
We have
big,
to take him down.
it's a big
Is it a fishing ship?
It's a big Spelljammer ship with, and as they get closer,
Oh.
you see 10-foot tall like brutes, humanoid brutes. They're ogres. They got huge muscles, and they've got huge harpoon guns
Oh,
on the
God.
deck, and they're like taking aim with the harpoon guns.
We've got to.
And there's one of the Kindori has been hit like twice, and there's a rope attached to each harpoon that hit it. So there's like a rope line connecting that whale to the ship, and some of them are pulling cranks to
No!
reel it in closer, while another one aims a third harpoon at it.
Nope. Okay, then I'm. It's been a day, yeah? So I can summon my pony?
hmm Yeah, it's been a
Okay.
day. Yeah.
Yeah, start flying the ship closer.
Okay.
All right, take us
Can I
about.
I'm
So we'll roll initiative then.
All right. All right.
This is a ship full of ogres hunting these
Oh
space
wow.
whales.
Get a 6?
Okay, Lilia got a 6. What did
Yep.
Brave Sweet get?
21.
21 for Brave Sweet. What did Winthrop get?
Hold on, I need to grab my modifier.
Okay, I'm 16.
I got 16.
Hey, 16 together.
E.
Winthrop probably goes. Okay. So, you close in on them. You have your ship. Your ship has some weapons on it if you want the crew to shoot, or a hero could shoot. Let's see here.
Would their kind of ship be kind of like a pirate? Therefore, it is our enemy. Therefore, it would be aggressive if it found us. Would I
A
know
whaling
this?
ship. It's
Yeah. If it's a whaling ship, then it's not aggressive, and they're just doing their job, right?
It's just a bunch of ogres hunting space whales.
How
I
many
don't know
ogres?
how
Okay.
the
Okay.
inner legality of whaling. So
I'm trying to be the moral compass here.
It's legal.
It's legal.
Yeah, how many can we see though? Like that are visible? on deck?
Ogres?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's probably at least 5 on the deck.
Shit.
Because I don't want to just like kill because for no reason, but they're hunting the whales and we need to stop them. Maybe instead of firing at them first, I'm gonna maneuver the ship and try to make it so that our ship is between them and the whales as much as possible.
Well, also between them there are ropes connecting the ship
Yeah.
to the whale.
Could I shoot something to like break off those ropes or those?
The ropes are
Whatever is
thick.
connected.
You can try, but I mean that is a pretty tough shot to make.
Well, I can. If I go on my horse, I can use my sword and like saw through them, or like take my axe and just like no. Well, I don't have an axe. I have my mace. And just try to like slice through it.
So
I could like pilot the ship close enough where you could go and do that on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
all right,
Okay.
so you can just say how far away do you want to be when we start? Like how far away is the ship when you start from this?
Probably 30 feet, something like that.
okay.
So then pretty
That's
much
really
Now,
close.
I mean,
because the
I know
ogres,
it's real close, so we can board, or
Yep.
they can,
The-
but we're better, so.
the ogres are totally focused on the whales, and they're stupid, so they don't notice as you guys kind of come up on their side. You get within 30 feet, so you can see these like big ogres, like, and they're excited and happy, you know.
Oh no, this is gonna be sad.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Let's not.
So
Just tell them to like not go here.
So
right?
Brave Sweet, you're 30 feet away. You're on your ship. What would you like to do? You're muted again, I think.
I'd like to order my men and my crew taking orders. We need to detach the ropes. We need a distraction crew to do something.
Are we doing distraction force?
Distraction
Gonna
force.
say.
Because we don't want to come in. If we can, we're gonna try to avoid this being a ship-to-ship battle.
Mhm.
That's not good. So we're just gonna try to distract them and make it so the whales can get away.
I can do distractions.
Take
So-
care.
Good.
So,
You're part of this distraction crew.
so Brave Sweet, what do you want the crew to do? Like, what's the distraction?
Oh God. Can I cast like? Can I just make a magic boat?
Make a magic boat?
Like, what spell can you use?
I made this spell last night, and I thought it was pretty great. It was like Gilligan's magic raft, but I would like to make it Gilligan's magic boat.
What?
No, nothing happens when you try to make up a spell.
I feel like that should be a spell.
You yell out,
Maybe you
Gilligan's
should-
magic raft. Nothing happens.
If you listen,
Bigby, something
I
to work
have
on.
illusion magic. I can probably make this happen.
Can you make an illusion boat?
Sure.
Make the illusion of Gilligan's magic boat.
Okay.
Do it. You make me happy. So, all
Well, she has
I
to
can't
wait
choose.
like 2 rounds.
right, but I wait for her.
So, Brave Sweet, you command Lilia to cast Gilligan's magic boat.
Yes.
Is that all you do on your turn?
Yes.
Are you on the deck of the ship, or are you down below looking through a window?
I think I'm on the deck.
All right, that was Brave Sweet's turn. Winthrop, 30 feet away, there's a ship of ogres with harpoon guns.
Okay, I don't know what I'd be doing. What is so there's ogres on the deck with harpoon guns,
Mm-hmm.
and a few of the whale things are hit,
One is
or
hit.
one of them is.
One's hit and has 2 harpoons sunk into it with ropes on it. And so these harpoon guns are mounted on the deck of their ship, and they have cranks. And when they turn the cranks, it pulls the rope in. So they're slowly dragging one of the whales closer to their ship.
Okay, and how far are we?
30 feet away.
Okay.
Real close.
Like the edge of the ship is 30 feet away from the edge of their ship, or?
That was my
yeah.
idea.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Just pulling right up there and be like, hey, it's our neighborhood.
We're going to need to see some ID.
Do you have a license for this?
So, Winthrop, what do you want to do?
Honestly, I don't know. I'd probably wait for further clarification. So I guess hold my action.
Seraphine, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna hop on my horse, and I'm gonna fly out to the whale with the ropes attached to it, and take out my sort of answering and just chop through the ropes.
All right, so you draw the sword. All right, so just roll the hit. As long as it's like not really bad, you're fine.
Yeah, I have a +6, so I don't think I'll be. Yeah, I got a 19 plus
Okay.
6.
So
25.
Nice.
you get on your comet steed and you fly, and there's a trail of stardust. And you come up to one of the ropes and you slice through it, and poing, it comes apart. And the ogres on the ship. So now like the ship's pointing this way, and you just flew right in front of it and cut one of the ropes. And the ogres let out a really angry shout as they spot you and your comet steed.
Let's bracken, bruh. Bring it.
Your delicious comet steed.
No!
Ain't nobody touching my horse.
Is that it for Seraphine?
I guess I've used up all my movement. No, actually.
You would have used 30 feet, so.
Yeah. And my flying speed is 60, or is that also 30?
I think it's probably 60.
Yeah, 60. Then I'm gonna fly back towards the ship.
Oh, okay.
I have 60 feet on my spiritual weapon that I'm gonna cast, and I'm gonna cast it right over them.
Okay.
So I won't use it this round, but I'll have it there.
Okay. So you fly up, you cut the rope, the ogres shout, now their eyes are fixed on you, and you fly back over the ship, so they all watch you fly back over, and they see this gigantic ship right next to them.
Yeah,
and they're all like,
zoom around.
Okay.
If I think I have what it would be like, because I think we're the same initiative rolls anyway, so it's
yeah, we are. So I just went beforehand.
Yeah. So probably if that was what Seraphine was doing, I'd probably just it's been a while since I used this, and short bow the other rope.
Okay. So the other rope is probably about 35 feet away, something like that, and the rope is thick. But that's a tough shot to make. So you're gonna take aim, and you've got a little crossbow bolt. So
it's just short bow. So
it's an arrow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try and see if you can fray and snap the rope with your shot. Okay. So you have to roll pretty good. The goal.
Okay. It's an attempt thing because I didn't know what I mean.
Like a 10 would hit it, but it probably wouldn't snap it. So a higher roll will snap it. So like basically the higher you roll, the more of the rope you'll damage.
Got it.
So Winthrop takes aim.
Ooh, 24.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh.
So you take aim.
Okay.
And it so it snaps. The other rope snaps. The whale now was attached by 2 ropes. Now it's free. And so it suddenly lunges forward because nothing's holding it back anymore. There's 2 trails of blood, from the wounds. Okay. So Seraphine, you freed the other one. You want to do anything else on your Winthrop? You want to do anything else on your turn?
I don't think so. There's not a whole lot I could do.
Okay.
At that point.
Okay. So then it's my turn. So the ogres are angry. Now they see you there. So some of them work on the harpoon guns, but we'll say 2 of them work on a harpoon gun. 3 turn and pull out spears and throw them at you.
Sounds about right.
So I think we'll do 1 on Seraphine, 1 on Winthrop, and 1 on Bracesweet. So here we go. Seraphine, I have a +6. You charge it up with positive energy.
Positive energy means not hitting us, right?
Oh, I don't know. 11, I think I missed. Winthrop!
Yeah, you missed.
+6. Oh, 24. Winthrop, a spear hits you for 13 damage.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool.
The last one comes at the captain.
Oh no.
And what happens, Captain, is Gulfscream Bilger jumps in the way.
Oh no!
And it does. I'm assuming it misses you. I got an 11. That misses Bracesweet.
Yeah, that misses me.
So he jumps in the way, but it turns out it's not needed in it.
Oh my god, he's so good. Everybody says Marcus is the good as beans.
And on the Blink Dog's turn,
Dog.
it teleports onto the ogre ship. It starts barking at an ogre.
Okay, he's just starting his own campaign.
It barks at an ogre, and then it teleports back onto your ship.
I was gonna say, am I going to have to teleport after him again?
Ramrod did give everybody a nat 20.
Oh, thank
including
you.
Sean.
Whoa. Oh, I could have used that.
500 bits.
So then,
Okay.
the whales go. One of the whales turns. Its eyes like glow. And it lets out a 500-foot cone like laser.
Oh god!
So everybody make
boy.
a Constitution save.
Oh, good.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Fell off.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1.
Nat 20!
Nat 1.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a
Word.
9.
I loved you.
Nine.
I loved you, Brave Sweet. You were a
I
good
got
friend.
a 10.
Well,
Okay,
it's been
so
fun.
everybody but Lilia is blinded by this massive flash of light. And you hear the ogres also like, it hits both ships. So a whole bunch of people are blind. And I think
Except Lilia.
we'll have to stop there for this time as we're out of time. We'll pick it up
Oh,
next
no.
time.
Let me note down my condition.
Oh, man.
Blind.
Okay, write down what you were going to do.
I wrote down Lilia is not blind.
Yeah, I imagine it's because I was like up on the crow's nest and everybody was just like in the same level kind of thing.
Yeah.
That works.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right,
never had
so
the blind condition.
we'll wrap it up there. Anybody? Let's see. We got any plugs? When we start with Brienne, you got any plugs?
Not really. I kind of planning to DM like my first game soon. I mean, that's
awesome.
cool.
That's awesome.
I'm scared, but also excited. I don't know whether or not I'll stream it yet, but I'll be certain to let you folks know.
Cool.
And of course, I'm here every Sunday, and every once in a blue moon, I'm on Waffle Talk. So there you go. Check it out.
Yeah.
What about Rena? You got any plugs?
Well, I'm catching up on Dark and Dicey. I've made more progress since last time we talked.
Cool.
So hopefully soon I'll be just like sending a whole bunch of them to Sean. Just like put them on like every day or something. And that way there's not just influx of Dark and Dicey stuff. Yeah, that would be a lot. So progress has been made there. And I am on Waffle Talk a lot recently, and I'm having a blast. So
You're so good.
Chloe, you got any plugs?
Yes. This Thursday, you can catch me with the Iron Dabbers in Secrets of Castle Greyhawk. Yes. And that's going to be Thursday at, I believe it's 1 p.m. Eastern. I will be participating, but I'll probably... Actually, no, I will be in Vegas when this happens, so I'll probably be in like my hotel room or something. Or catch me on the strip with a homeless person. We'll be finding out where my gaming center is going to be. I have no idea, but I'm bringing my dice.
Cool.
And also catch me on Twitter at Chloe_Fairy1.
Awesome. And what about Aya?
I am on Retroverse on Fridays, where you can catch me be a horrible trash elf. And I started my own campaign, which is not D&D, but it's still really fun. It's called Written in Stone. It's a superhero teen adventure game with a bunch of good peeps, and that's a podcast, so you can listen to the first episode right now on SoundCloud, and you can follow us on Twitter at written_in_RPG, and I'll send all goodies over there. And be sure to watch that because it's super fun. Or listen to that, I guess.
It's good.
So, don't forget, everybody, tonight in just a little bit, Hell's Bells will be on the D&D channel.
Yeah.
I'm just about done with the Hell's Bells wiki. That will go live soon, so I'll give you a link to that. And Tuesday we'll have Waffle Talk. And I should have a review of that new coloring book they just put out. I'll try to have that up on my blog.
Get your markers ready.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. So, get your markers ready. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you again next week. See you later.
Bye.